Hello, welcome to Mimi's Keepsakes. I'm Marnell. Today we are working on the Rustic 7 challenge. It's hosted by Elise Klatchman. She's on Instagram, Louise Herzl, and Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. I will link all their information below. So the idea is that you ask somebody in your family or friends to give you 7 items, and then you have to make a tag with it or a journaling card. So I asked my friend Sallie, she's not a crafter at all, to give me 7 items from her house. So she gave me this dried rose that whenever her husband gives her roses, she dries them and then she puts them in this huge glass bowl in her family room. So I feel very fortunate to receive one of her roses. The glass bowl looks absolutely amazing. Then the other thing she gave me was this card she received from a friend, which is very pretty. And then these earrings that she was going to get rid of, and this tag that you usually get when you buy seedlings at the nursery. This one is for ginger mint, and a pharmacy bag. I've already cut it up because I had to think beforehand what I'm gonna do. And then this piece of junk mail, and this bag from that she used in her kitchen. It had green beans in it. So I was thinking to make this my journaling card. I just have to fold it up a little better. It's not straight. And then this bag would be a pocket. I cut it up to make it a little smaller, and this is not very straight. Okay, let's just fix this. I'm not going to glue it together yet, because the other thing I thought I could do is make, like, this bag has this beautiful picture there. Maybe make that a window in. I don't know how much will be seen through this, but let's see if we can make this work. Cut it off roughly because it's hard to cut at this angle. Okay. Let's straighten this. And this. So I thought my pocket will be like this. If this is a window, you would see something through it. Or should I make this another little pocket on top? Then I can add something in there. Yeah, let's think about that. I'm going to paint this bag first with some gesso. If I can get the gesso open. Okay, no, I can't. Let's just paint it with some acrylic paint. Oops, that might be too much, but I also want to paint that junk mail piece. I want to cover all of this. That won't show, so I'm not too concerned about that. paint. I thought I had too much, but I actually need more. So yeah, I watched Barbara's, she had a beautiful tag, and Louise's was very interesting. She made an egg and all kinds of things. I don't know if I can be that original and creative, but let's see what we can come up with. I'll just grab a wet wipe and clean my glass mat. I hope it's not too glary. What did I do with that? Oh, there it is. Let's paint this as well. The inside I'm just gonna cover with some coffee dyed paper to write on the inside, so I'm not too concerned about that. But the outside, I need to do something with the outside, and I am not sure exactly what yet. So let's just paint this and let it dry. Okay. Then I thought I can, like, this envelope is really pretty on the inside. Maybe I can either cut this out, or fussy cut it, or use it as is somehow to decorate my tag. So it's not dry yet. Then I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the rose petals. I was thinking maybe do what Louisa did. She kind of did a texture with her eggshells. Maybe let's see. I probably need glue on here first. Won't just stick to the paint. So let's do. Everything's so hard to open today. Let's put some glue on here, even though the paint's not dry yet, but let's do that, because I'm thinking once I have the rose petals down, I want to add more paint on top maybe. And I need to decide, this would be the back of the journaling card, but I might want to decorate both sides. Okay, so let's decide what we're going to do with this. And maybe I'll just cut out, just roughly fussy cut around this. Add that on there. There's already glue on there. And then add more of the rose petals. I don't know how this will look in the end, but let's see. Okay. Maybe I should get some of this out here in this container, because I don't want to have rose petals in this matte medium of mine. So let's see if we can put the rose petals down with the matte medium. Maybe I should have used Mod Podge, might have worked better. But let's see what we can do with what I have. Okay. There's the rose petals are down. And I do think I need to do something small on the back. So there's this butterfly. And I'll just cut the butterfly in some of these flowers. Okay, and then this can decorate the back with some more rose petals that I'll put down. But just crush them a little bit so it's not so hard to get the... Okay. The matte medium on top. Glue them onto the page. Okay. There's that. That needs to dry. Let's just clean my workspace here a bit so everything doesn't stick to the mat. Okay, so now let's go back to this. So it's not totally dried yet, but I have that piece that I want to put on here, and I'm wondering if I should cut a... I do need to add this. Maybe it would be good to have a pocket to add this. I'm gonna sew this on here, but I do want this to look a little bit more interesting. I think at the moment it's, no, just very boring. So let's use some inks and water. See what it does on this acrylic ink paint. I'm not sure. Add some water. I just ripped out my microphone. Let's see. So this needs to dry, and I think I'm gonna add some yellow on here too. This is wild honey with some water just to tone it down a little bit. It's just wild honey, and I think I want to add some gold splatters on there as well, and maybe a rusty hinge. Let's add a little bit more green. This is bundled sage. It's the oxide spray, and let's just, I don't want to add too much. This, okay. Some water, and see if we can get it to move around a little bit more. Okay. And then I want to add some gold splatter And I have Van Gogh, and it is deep gold. And I am going, it's a watercolor, and I'm just going to add water in here and mix it up. Oh, my brush is a little dried out because this brush, I use it for the gold splatters all the time. Okay. And I'm wondering if I just want to add dabs of gold in between here and not just do total splatters. Just for some interest, we'll add more water again. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I don't have the glass. There's a lot of noise outside and it sounds like somebody's delivering something. Okay, so I'm gonna go and dry that and I'll be back. Okay, I am back and I dried the both the journaling card as well as the bag. I'm pretty happy with the bag, but this card, oh, come on, Gesso. This card is, I need to tone it down a little bit. At the moment it looks totally crazy. So let's see what we can do to make this look a little better. I'm just gonna, oh, but the gesso totally turns. I was hoping it would simply, maybe I'll try my card, be like a, but it kind of absorbs everything. Okay, well, we'll just go with it. This is totally out of my comfort zone. I don't normally do things like this, but let's see if I can do something different for a change. And maybe it's because the inks aren't totally dry yet. I don't know. Got gesso on my sweater. Yep. Let's do this. Little more gesso here. This is just the back of the card. I probably didn't even need to decorate it, but let's take a wipe and just take some of the gesso off of the flowers so you can still see it. So this would be the front. Or did I do it wrong? Yes, I did. Oh well. Then this will be the back. Okay, so I thought to give this front of the card a focal point, I'll cut this lily out from the card that Sallie gave me. And shall we take the little white flower up here as well? Oops. Let's just get rid of that detail. It's too, I'm not gonna try to fussy cut that little small stem of this lily. It's just way too, just too finicky. And then there's this bird. And let's add the yellow flowers in here as well, shall we? Okay, let's do the yellow flowers. Maybe just cut this and make this a little round. Okay, so then this will go on the front of the card as the focal point. And I have some words here to maybe add to that. Okay, oh, this is a crazy crazy card, but let's just go with it. It's a challenge. And maybe we'll just add some ink to this so it's not as white. And I am going to add some antique linen. Just to make it a little beigey and not white. Now let's add the ink. I'm gonna use art glitter glue because it's not totally dry yet. My background. I'm hoping it will stick without any problems. Yes, it does. Wow, wonderful. And then some glue on here. My fingers are all messy, but it's all dry paint, so it should be okay. So yep, and my bird on here. That's my focal point, so I'm gonna leave that to dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna work on the bag. So this is the bag after it's dried, and I want to add this on there. I got some paint on it. Let's see if a baby wipe will get that off. How did I manage that? Maybe it was on my fingers. Oh yeah, it comes off pretty easily. I'm just gonna put some glue on here. It wants to curl like crazy. It's hard to manage. Okay, let's see if we can get it on the bag without spreading the glue everywhere. I think I'm going to quickly sew around this and then come back, because my sewing machine is in the other room. Okay, so I'm also going to put some coffee dyed paper on this side of my journaling card and sew around it, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back from the sewing machine, and I sewed around the journaling card, adding the coffee dyed paper to the card, and then I sewed this onto the pocket or onto the bag to make a pocket. And I'm thinking I still need to use this and this, so I thought maybe I'll make another tag with this, the back of the card. I'll make a tag with this one because the other one's a journaling card. Oh my goodness. Yes, let's do that. And where do I want to cut it? There. Just want to cut it a little shorter and then make a tag shape. And it will fit into that pocket like that. So now we need to decorate this tag, and I thought we can use the rest of this. There is this green paper and we need to cover that. Yeah, so maybe I'll just tear this so it's not, totally square edges, and add that on there. Let's glue this. This thing is clogged again, and let's not even worry about it. I'm going to add that on there. Maybe I should be working on the bag and get it covered in glue. That won't be good. Okay, and I thought we could add, I don't think I want to add the whole thing, maybe just that on there. And what else can we do? Add that. Maybe we can add some gold splatters again on the background, not on the tag. Oh, I'm so sorry I hit the camera. Okay, let's add just some splatters. Okay, maybe we'll just add gold ink on here. I don't know why it doesn't want to splatter today. Okay, we'll leave that to dry, and then I will work on... Oh, I'm making a mess, a total mess. This I might want to tone down a little bit and maybe add some of this on that card as well. Maybe I'll cut this out. And it will go on here. Let's just glue that down. I can then actually take some of the splatters off so it would dry faster. I'm just going to move this ink glue around with my finger because it's not working the way it should be at the moment. So we'll add that. And then the ginger mint on here. Do I have any string or anything out here that I can use? No, I don't have anything on my desk, of course. Anyway, okay, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna glue this on. I wanted it to dangle from there. Maybe I still will do that. Let's leave that to dry and I'll come back to it. Let's work with this because this is the last thing I haven't used yet. And I am thinking... I'm wondering if I should put some... let's just put some gesso on here just to tone it down a little bit. Okay, and I'll just rub it off lightly with the dry baby wipe, and we'll leave that on there and maybe add a word on top. Yes, that's what we'll do. So let's work with this. This, I can get some of these kind of leaf things. I don't know if it's leaves, but it looks like a leaf shape. Let's see. Oh, it opens over there. I'm going to open it. Okay, I'll need to. This is definitely a challenge, I have to say, because this isn't something I would, okay, I got one out, do every day or normally do. Maybe I should be playing around with some, why is this thing so hard to open? With some mixed media a little bit more, I think, because I do a little bit with inks, but I don't normally, you know, like if you watch Louise and Barbara from 49 Dragonflies, they are so comfortable with this kind of thing, and I am definitely not. So let's see what we can do here. I thought I can add them onto this what do you call this thing? Can't remember now. But I thought I could add this on here as a dangle. This is way more finicky than I thought it would be, because the metal is actually very hard. This doesn't want to just close easily. I might go quiet for a little bit. Okay, this is not the best job, but this is how it's going to be. I'll use the flat head and see if that would work better. Okay, so that's what I thought, if they could dangle down like that. Let's add another one. I'm wondering, maybe no, let's just stick with the plan and not complicate things. Okay. Oh my goodness. This thing is so finicky because I kind of maybe bent it. I don't have the right tools, so okay. But now I've lost my little flower dangle because it's not totally shut. Let's try again, and then hopefully yeah, I definitely do not have the right tools because I don't normally do. Okay, let's see. So it would dangle down like that. Should add more, but I can do that later on. Okay, let's move on and finish this second tag. I am just going to dab some of the gold on this doily, and then I can use it later because it's going to take forever to dry. Let's just do that. And I'll have this on here. Yeah, let's just glue it down. Okay. Let's glue it down over here. And let's look for a word and then call it done. Because I have to say this, I'm not very happy with it, but it's a challenge, and it definitely challenged me to go out of my comfort zone and try something different. And so yeah, that was accomplished. I'm just going to once again just tone the white down on this word. Okay. I'm having glue problems again. So anyway, this is what I came up with from everything that Sallie gave me. I'm just gonna fold this. Oh, I haven't glued this shut. I need to do that. This needs to go over like this. Another little bit of glue over there. So that's the bag, and the tag will go in here, and then this journaling card, why does it look too big for this bag, will go in here. It fits. And then I thought, instead of putting a tab on it to get the journaling card out of the bag, I'll do this. Why does it look like this thing is broken? Oh, there. Oh, it's not broken. It's just me. Okay, it will go in the bag. And then I want to, yeah, in the bag. And I want these taggies to hang out. So that is my challenge for today. Like I say, it was definitely a challenge. Do join. It is hashtag rusticsevenchallenge, and it is I'll add all the details in the description box below. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope I'll do better next time. Maybe I should do these challenges on my own. And just to develop a little bit more and do, practice different things. Anyway, I will see you again soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.